Hey, it's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15 here at Sosnovka. We've got a Rostel mash going with the corn header, and we're getting some chaff off of this and taking it over to the biogas plant. I had to trade out tractors because the big Homer kept getting stuck in the biogas plant, coming down off of the silage piles, or the chaff piles, and just didn't work. Wasn't working. So a lot of this equipment, especially this smaller equipment like this Rostel mash, and maybe that Homer, I don't know, I may hang on to it, but I think I'm gonna sell this Rostel mash, at least the forage harvester maybe for now. And I didn't do that right. I'm going to turn back around. And you'll notice I cut the trees off of this end of the field. I need to come and bring the stump grinder down here, grind these stumps out, and then we're going to plow this up. And I kind of want to buy that field over there. I parked the log trailer over there after I got done, and I kind of want to buy that field, but I also want to buy the equipment. You know, I mean, this Rostel mash, it's okay. It's an okay starting forage harvester, but it's not the best. And if you want the best, you need to go with either the New Holland or the Krone. And yeah, this one's not the best. So, but I guess we'll keep it here maybe for now, since this is Sosnovka. And in the future, though, we're definitely going to have to do some upgrading. Of course, you all know that the New Holland, that it really is the best one in game. New Holland, and probably the next one down will be Case. In 15 here. Now with 17, you know, we get mods and stuff, and I'm sure there'll be some mods come out that'll be better. But all right, looks like we're done with this field. We'll take. Let me hop out of this. Let him get stopped there, because I don't want to get caught in those things, man. Those things would. That's like something from a horror movie. That would just chew you up. Alright, let me take this across the road to Kentucky Fried Chicken. No, just kidding. That's an old advertisement of theirs. I think we'll just start down here. And I'm hoping that that little tractor will have enough horsepower. And I need to cut these stumps out too. Well, I got a lot of stumping to do. I cut these trees on this side as well. Got a lot of work to do. Let's see, where's that tractor? There he is. Yeah, because he's struggling to pull 3 trailers. This is a little tractor. And I may have to get a... I've got enough money for one. But I was trying to avoid that if I could. Because... I want to buy some fields, you know. I want to buy some extra fields. I'd like to buy that one south of the biogas plant there and then plow this all up, because that would be awesome. So hopefully he can pull it and be able to pull it up into the bunkers at the plant. If not, I guess I could detach them and dump them one by one, but that would take longer. So I don't know why this didn't get planted. Maybe it was too far over or something. I don't know. Looks like it didn't get fertilized either. Look at that, that didn't get planted either. Or you know what, I may have ran, that's what I did. I probably ran through there with the forage harvester connected behind it, and cut some inrows off of this. I did that ahead of time. Oh, I need to turn around. So that we wouldn't have any issues with poles or anything here. So yeah, this tractor's struggling to turn this thing, and it's not even full yet. I mean, I could get the JCB wheel loader and connect to this. How did his cruise control get turned up that high? He was just at 6. So yeah, I mean we've got a lot of fields. We've got 14, 19, 15, 20, 8 and 7, which 8, 7 and 13, which are all expanded. We've got 17 now. If we get 22, we can expand it. And this guy actually got some oak trees down there on the end, so we actually would get probably a pretty good return on investment of that field. Not to mention it's got a few trees down on this end. So it's one thing you kind of want to. It's kind of good to know if you get a return on investment. You buy a field, if it's got a lot of timber on it, you'll get a return on investment. If it's a field that is small as far as the current cultivation, but has a lot of room to expand, you know, that's a return on investment. So yeah, we need to get this done here, and please make the turn. Ooh, that was close. It's struggling. I've got the pedal to the floor and it's struggling, so. Not to mention when these things get, the more you fill them up, the more it pushes the tractor. Even the big tractors, you can feel it pushing on them. So yeah, as you know, these, if you don't know, these are recorded usually a couple weeks ahead of time. And this one, when will this one come out? Let's see here. This one should come out the first week of November, looks like. So hopefully the Farm Sim 17 is going well. And I'm curious, you know, I'm wondering how this is going to work. Of course, I'm talking in past tense now if you're watching this, but when I pre-ordered, it said that it would be available on the 23rd for download. I just wonder if it's going to be available on the 23rd, or if it is, what time on the 23rd? Is it going to be AM or PM or what? I'm going to keep an eye on it from the 23rd on, so whenever it does come out, I'll get it out as soon as I can. The first videos, I don't know if I'm going to make them part of a series, but it'll basically be probably like a walkthrough. If there's any tutorials, I'll do those, and just basically, you know, exploring all the new equipment and the map and all that stuff. And he's done. So let me move him. If I can get away with this right here. Yep. Alright, let me take him down here now. Okay. Alright, got him lined up now. Yeah, it's just that the header on this thing is not wide enough. The header on this is not wide enough. Oh, that's got me curious. I wonder if I can fit the larger header on this machine. Okay, the Krone is 45,000. It's got a 10.5 meter working width. The New Holland has a 9 meter, so it's a meter and a half smaller. But it's also cheaper. It's 38,000. You know, I don't have a Krone. I have the New Holland over on I have the New Holland over on Westbridge and on Bjornholm. So even though it's just a few $1,000s more, you know what? I'm curious about this. I want to try this. Let's try this. I'm gonna buy this. I want to see if it'll fit. And in the future, if not, I'll invest in a Krone later. We'll finish this pass here, and then I'm gonna drop his header over there somewhere, and I'm gonna run up to the shop with him and pick that up, see if it'll connect. Hopefully it will. If not, I mean, we will invest in a Krone in the future. Even though I'm a fan of the New Holland, but I want to see if that'll work. Okay, stop. Where? Stop, sir. I need to dump this header. I'm gonna put it across the street over here. Alright, let me bring that pipe down. Fold this up. Alright, let me run up to the shop. Because, I mean, if that will work, this production will go a whole lot faster. I mean, it might look weird, but hey, you know, weird is, you know, fine as long as it works. Because I know, you know, you can put the small New Holland head on the sample Rosen slew, or the larger New Holland head on the sample Rosen slew. The what is it? The 32 foot or 30? Oh gosh, I can't remember. That one, 32,000. The 18 foot, the 5.5 meter. You can put that on the small sample Rosen slew, and even though it's not the header designed for it, it still fits it. And I think you can put the even the larger ones on there. I mean, of course you can't offload, but you can put them on there. At least they'll attach. And that's the best thing about the forage harvester, is that it has a long shooting radius with this pipe here. So, oh, this is not where I wanted to turn. Well, we can take a shortcut. There's the playground. It's actually a pretty. That's actually a pretty nice playground. Reminds me of the ones from the 80s, you know. Those were pretty neat, nice playgrounds back in the 80s. They weren't the safest because they were made out of iron and steel and metal, and anytime you got out there on a hot day, you'd burn the absolute fire out of you. But any other time than that, they were pretty nice, pretty awesome playgrounds. Now they just have the plastic playgrounds and stuff like that. Saw a picture the other day where they had playgrounds like from 1908 or 19 something. And man, they had these things. These things were tall. They were as tall as trees. They were like 30, 40 foot in the air. There's like monkey bars hanging 30, 40 foot in the air. And I was like, well, that's safe. Alright, let's see if this works. Cross your fingers. I hope it works. I've never tried this with this machine. Let me get lined up a little better. Oh, it attaches. Can we unfold? Yeah, we can unfold. And the question is, will it work? It's kind of at an angle. See that? Let me lower it. I don't know. It's not really lifting it off the ground. This is going to be interesting, because I guess the head connection point on the Krone maybe sits lower. This is really at an angle. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be that sharp of an angle on this thing. Well, all we can do is try it and see. fold it back up and take it up there. Of course, I know if I hit a curve here, it'll probably catch on the curve. Let's see. Yeah. So we gotta avoid curves. We're gonna be in the fields, so hopefully we won't hit too many bumps. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work or not. It's already acting kind of weird. Maybe we need to stay in the grass. Or on a field. Oh, it's doing alright in the grass. So we need to stay off the road. The road's got too many hard bumps in it. Through here. Seems to be going okay on the field. Let me lower it and see. Yeah, still seems to be doing okay. We'll try it and see. May not work with it being at an angle like that. But yeah, I don't know. We may harvest this corn in this field. And I don't know, we may take it to biogas plant. I don't know yet. Let's see if I can cross the road here. Let me cross it. Look out, car. Oh, I hit a bump. Let's, well, there we go. Is it gonna work or not? Ah, I hit a stump. I gotta get these stumps out of here. I have a feeling that might be an issue. Alright, let's see if this works. Looks like it might. If it does, this will speed up production. Come on, little tractor. Pull, little tractor. Totally works. Totally works. It may be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, but it totally works. Look at all that corn we're getting now. We'll fill up in no time with this thing. So yeah, I think our motto from now on is going to be go big or go home. I mean, it's nice to use the small equipment. I mean, if you're first starting out, it'd be okay, and then you can trade up later, but yeah. That small head, nah. I like the big stuff. Get into big production and get it done. And just look at him chewing through that corn. And that's a wide head for this harvester, even though it's at an angle. Alright. Well, I guess I got in front of him or something. I guess I got too close. Let me make another pass around here. And the next investment will have to be a tractor because this little New Holland is struggling. And you know what? I may go get that. I may go get the wheel loader. It's got the ponies to pull it, so May just be one of those things that I have to do until I get another tractor. So, alright, well, we've reached the end of this episode. We'll keep on doing our harvest here and get that biogas plant back up to speed there. So, remember, until you reap what you... Well, that's not it. That's not the outro, Matt. What's the outro? Remember, you reap what you sow. That's it. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. See you guys later.